close your eyes. Really, close your eyes and listen.
It says, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and forget none of his benefits.
These are the sounds of children playing, living, and learning. Learning at the school you helped build. Living in a home supported by your donations and playing in a safe environment you helped provide. Now, open your eyes. These are the faces of the playing children, the children living and learning in the home and school you've helped support. Since 2016, you've helped build a brand new school which provides opportunity and hope to 26 children via a safe and comprehensive educational experience in a little place in Kenya called To Buy a Home.
When we planned the dinner event in 2016, we had no idea what we were doing. We've never done a dinner event like this before. We didn't know who was going to show up. We didn't know how many people were going to show up. This was a lot of money that we needed to raise to build a school for the kids at To Buy a Home, along with all of the community kids.
I don't know that we realized the amount of funding that had come in until right after the event. And so we came back and we started opening envelopes and just sat here and cried because
we didn't realize how many people would catch the vision, how many people would want to invest in the children's lives for this school. And as we're opening those envelopes, there's many checks that we saw in there of people that we know that really could not probably give what they gave. It was amazing. I've never felt anything like that before. I've never been a part of anything like that before.
It's not the donor's money, it's not our money, it's not Children's Hope's money, it's God's money. And so if we're entrusted with that money, we try to ensure that it's dealt with properly. And so all of our books are open. You can come in, look at our books, and actually just see how all the money has been spent. We have one person on paid staff in the U.S., and that's an administrator who works part-time doing that, but none of the board members receive any compensation whatsoever from Children with Hope.
They really are a family. They've got brothers and sisters. They're not orphans anymore. They've got loving parents, and that they are taught about God's love every day.
So when we think of Tobiah Christian Academy, what we're really talking about now is a school that will serve up to 150 children in the Eldoret area. So it goes well beyond what we can do with just 28 children that we care for 24/7, 365. We'll be able to affect change in 150 different children.
Since they joined the school the beginning of this year, we have experienced growth in them. That is academic growth, spiritual growth, social growth. They can do sums, they can do multiplication, division, and we just want to thank God for that.
That's how we impact Eldoret as a community. We'll be having excellence in the areas of English and technology. These are two areas that will greatly impact and assist these kids as they get older, finding real-world jobs in Kenya to make a difference to affect a society for Christ right there in Eldoret.
Close your eyes again. That's rain falling on the highlands of Eldoret. Individual droplets running together to form streams, rivers, and lakes that shape and mold the land, providing life to the inhabitants. Just like droplets of rain, these students will run together to create a rushing river of change, transforming the country of Kenya, bringing life and hope. Open your eyes.
So currently at To Buy a Home, we have 28 children. in a compound that is much smaller, quite frankly, than it was several years ago when the children were younger.
But as these kids are getting older, and we need to get physical separation between the boys and the girls. That's just common sense. And we don't have the ability to do that right now with our existing facilities.
There are going to be privacy issues as the kids get older. There are just issues that a 12-year-old faces that, quite frankly, a 5-year-old does not. Secondly, it gives us the opportunity to expand and take on more children. There are other children that we can help. So, having said that, the exciting news is that our plans are to build a brand new children's home at the school property site. So we've actually already invested in an additional acre of land, and we'll be starting construction on a new children's home as the Lord provides the funds. We're not going to want to run ahead of Him or behind Him.
After we finish the house by the school, the next step we would do is to move our kids to that house and then sell the existing facility. With those funds, we'd be able to build additional housing out by the school, probably get more kids than we would otherwise, and also get some just efficiencies in having all of our operations in one location, one tax, one internet, one utility bill, all these minor expenses that add up after a while.
So with all this coming together, we feel the cost of running the school, the social aspect, the neighborhoods, and all that will enable us to bring up these kids in the right atmosphere, in the right environment that God wants us to bring them.
Children with Hope and the ministries in Kenya are not about any one person. They're not about a board. They're not about people here in the U.S. What they're about is showing the love of Christ to a world who desperately needs it in Eldoret, Kenya, through orphan ministry, through educating, and through being a light for Christ in Eldoret.
Join us in reciting the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Please, consider partnering with us and investing in the lives of these children and the future of the country of Kenya for the ultimate glory of God.